We'll talk transfers first, because there's not much to talk about.
Yeah, you can tell us who Matt Frawley is.
Who's Matt
He's
Frawley?
a halfback.
Yeah.
Who could be replacing?
Well,
someone going to Wakefield maybe.
Well, I've seen it in League Express as well, and he's been one of their best players since he's been back there ranking as well. They're not about
that was the report, yes.
That's what it says in League Express. They're looking to get shut of him.
Yeah.
Well, he's been one of their best players, hasn't he? So
Jake Mamo's disappeared.
Well, he's off contract.
Right.
Yeah, I think he was always going back to the NRL.
Where's he gone?
Yeah, it's gone very quiet. I've been asking his agent. He's not replying to me.
Well, here we go.
But from what I understand, that Matt Parcell won't be leaving Leeds.
Excellent.
Although according to reports, he's been told he can leave if he finds another club, but I don't think he wants to go. He's got another year.
So
is that why nobody wants him?
Sorry?
Is that why nobody wants him?
No.
I don't think he didn't have a good season this year.
He had a bad shot for most of it.
But how many Leeds players had a good season? And his first season, he was in the dream team and was their top try scorer and they won the comp. So I don't think necessarily one season makes you a bad player. But yeah, I think Matt Frawley. So yeah, basically,
so who is Matt Frawley?
He's a scrum half from
This will be a better
Canterbury.
flip out than put out. Who's Matt Frawley?
23 years old. He's played 31 NRL games. Made his debut last year for the Dogs.
Played in Canberra.
Can he play?
Oh, he's from Canberra. Yeah, played in the juniors.
Can he play?
Yeah, from what I've seen, he's a decent organiser. You know, very. I'd say it reminds me a bit of, say, a Michael Dobson kind of player. You know, structured. I don't think I don't think Jonathan Thurston's coming to Huddersfield.
I'll wait for the ball the last second. I'll kick it then. That's the sort of player they're getting then.
Oh God!
Hey, that's the sort of player.
Quick question here. 23 years old, only played 30 NRL games. Is he being released because he's reached the limit of what he can do in the NRL, or would he be a current Canterbury?
I wouldn't say he's reached his limit. I think there's a couple of players in front of him. They've really rejigged their halves. I think Kieran Foran's leaving as well. He might be going back to Manly. And they've got Lachlan Lewis and...
Foran going back to Manly. You are finishing one of the
and they've got Benji Marshall's younger brother as well. So I think part of the issue I was seeing probably a lot more, if you say second string NRL players come into Super Leagues, they've got rid of their second tier caps, so they're not allowed to have as big squads. So I think he's good enough to play in the NRL, but like a Josh Drinkwater, could be a really good fit. You know, I think Scully may laugh, but I think Michael Dobson had a pretty good Super League career.
I think didn't he save Wigan from relegation?
I think he did all right.
Oh, you mean when he respect the salary cap?
I didn't say that.
No, he didn't. Wigan only got fined 2 points. That's why they got saved, wasn't it?
John, that's what Castlewood fans will tell you. John has asked, any news where Drinkwater is going, having just mentioned it?
I think he needs to lower his wage demands to go anywhere at the moment, from what we hear, unless you've heard any different.
No, that's what
having had half a good season, he now thinks he should be in the very upper echelon.
He figures he should be a marquee player, doesn't he? He's not like good.
There aren't too many clubs out there.
As you say, halfbacks are worth their weight in gold.
Yeah, good ones.
What's this about John Bateman coming back as a marquee player in 2 years' time?
No, he said that. He said that publicly. I think he was quite angry when Wigan put that statement out that there was no deal for him to come back to Wigan. That's complete baloney. Yeah.
We'll get that cleared up.
Trent Merrin, though.
Well, yes, Martin on Taylor's asked that. Is he coming to Leeds?
All we think we know, because Leeds are a clandestine club, quite rightly, when it comes to signing.
Phil, you're behind all the closed doors at Leeds. Come on, tell us something. We don't know about the players not telling us anything. Tell us something, Phil Campbell.
All we think is that Trent Merrin has approached Penrith and asked about being released from the last.
Is that him with the silly tash?
No, you're thinking of Campbell Gillard. I think.
Is that Campbell?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Trent Merrin, who used to be, his girlfriend was not anymore, but was world champion surfer.
Because that was a big thing on the footy show now, Counter, wasn't
it? It became into Australian folklore as doing a Merrin or battling Merrins. It means punching above your weight, as in getting a partner who's a lot better looking and more attractive than yourself, which is what Trent.
What are you looking at me like for?
Well, yeah, I've seen your partner, so yeah, you're battling Merrins as well. But he's 29. He's 29. He's played, I think, 13 times.
He's not about playing.
He's played. 29. That's a great. If Leeds can get it, it's huge.
He's not about playing.
He's won a grand final.
Yeah. So also as well, Phil. player, Australian, good servant for Leeds, going to Featherstone, Delaney.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you that he still wants to carry on?
No, absolutely. I think he'd be perfect in that part-time.
So why are Leeds releasing him then?
Because I think they need to get somebody in
younger
who is in a similar model.
I want to say next, I thought he'd be retiring from playing due to his injury.
No, I think he's part of his role will be with
with the foundation.
Part of his role will still be able to play.
Also, it's a dual reg with Featherstone, So.
And I think Leeds are.
You could end up like Luke Briscoe and come back.
Leeds still in for Fenson to replace him.
I think so. They seem to be. They seem to be getting a few Cowboys. Whether that's all in motion. I mean, it does depend on what players they can get rid of. I mean,
sort of, yeah. I mean, some have gone.
Yeah,
so,
but they have signed quite a few as well.
And also as well, I've seen the league express to Huddersfield Giants, Utah, the winner from.
Yeah, that's a killer.
Yeah, is he signed for Huddersfield?
Well, that was months ago. I mean, I don't know what the hold-up's been.
No, I've read it today. Huddersfield have signed him.
They'll
sign him, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he's the sort of player. On his day, he's brilliant, but he's very erratic. A bit rocks and dimes.
He can be an 8 out of 10, or he's a 1 out of 10. Isn't it? It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I did, and I should apologise to everyone on Twitter who had much fun yesterday when I'd forgotten that Sam Tommins, despite being announced months ago and signed for the Catalan Dragons. But who knows? Him and Williams could be the Wigan future half-back manager. They all go back. They all go back in my defence. Peter's asked us, and I think he's asked us this for the last few weeks. Ken Seo, is he going to Salford? Do we know? We don't know.
Most likely, it seems.
Robert's asked us, do we think Leeds will sign a winger to replace Hall? Is that Luke Briscoe?
I suspect they won't, because I don't think they planned on signing Conrad Hurrell. Ash Handley, who's on contract currently with the England Knights, has to play somewhere. I could see him playing on the wing. I think Harry Newman will need a few games. He really is a potential star in the making. You'd think that would be on the wing as well. I'm not sure with Hurrell's acquisition that Leeds now will be looking for a winger.
Ashton Golding on his way out?
I think he could go on loan. The issue is going to be where would he play?
Jack Walker, you think he's the number one.
And Lola here can cover fullback. So I would think that Golding was being looked at as an auxiliary hooker off the bench, but Dwyer's form at the end of the season probably sees him doing that role.
Right, Phil. And please don't say he's still recovering from his knee injury.
He's still recovering from his knee injury.
Right. He's doing all right the Knights.
Scored for opening try.
Looks like he's got smile back on his face. Where's Sutcliffe going to play? He needs to be told what position he's going to be shown.
Absolutely. Well, that's
for his own peace of mind.
I suspect that's
because he can play. The kid's got talent. Where are we going to play him?
Well, I suspect that's one of Dave Furner's first issues when he gets here next week, and I would be saying to him, you look at the back row at the moment, there are a couple of players there that are coming to the end of their career. You need to make a claim for being a second rower. Now, you may have to alter some of the things you do. You have to do a lot more tackling. That's one of the things. But
start eating.
We can't get you in at 6.
He's not 6.
We've just signed a world-class centre, so can't get you in there. Full-back, you're behind the hot young property. So it's got to be in the pack. It's got to be back row. If
but the reason
Jamie Jones, Buchanan, and Carver are still there, they're coming to the end.
The reason why I'm asking, he needs to know where he's going to play, so he can get so we can get the best out of him. And it's not fair on the kid by saying, "Oh, we might pick you at fullback, centre, stand off, loose forward."
You can't look anything into the French test because it was an opposed training. Interesting that
I want no interest in the French test.
But he was picked in the back row for that. Came off the bench and played in the back row.
Speaking of JJB, obviously he's got his work at the moment with England Knights. He's scouting for potential Papua New Guineans to sign for
Featherstone.
For Featherstone.
And Barrow.
Yeah. And everyone else.
I think he's got enough on getting the camera to work and sending the match report back. He's doing a terrific job.
Yes. We like JJB.
It's different. It's different.
That was this week's transfers. So that wraps up. I can edit that nicely and stick it out on YouTube as a separate clip on Wednesday to try and get more views.
Dave, you're thinking ahead, aren't you?
Well, we've got to plan what we're going to do this week. Because obviously we haven't spoken to any players.
That'll never catch on.
Well, no. Until we go to Anfield on Sunday, look out for us. We haven't got a fan cam. We can't afford one. David say, we haven't talked about Danny Brough. Danny Brough. I'm biased. I can't talk about this because I think in terms of talent, in the, let's have a look, 20 odd years I've been watching Wakefield, he's the most talented player to wear a Wakefield shirt. Good signing for Wakefield, yes or no?
Well, we said it last week, didn't we? And I'm not convinced, to be honest with you. No, I just think as though that Jacob Miller He's found his place. He wants to be the main man. He's got a smile back on his face. He gets the best out of his players around him. I'm not convinced.
Aren't they accumulating halfbacks now?
From
not having one, they've now got 12.
They've got more than anybody else, haven't they? They're just signing Reynolds and Hampshire's signing a new deal.
Where is John Reynolds going to play if they sign? Well,
Joe Reg, send him to Fed.
He's not going to play, is he? Unless they get injuries or whatever. He's not going to play. He's not going to be
well, they've got 2 hookers as well, so you can't really.
Brough may well be a short-term fix to try and get them in the top 4. I sort of get why they would want it. And they're losing Liam Finn. They do need a kick in general around the place. Obviously, part of that, Scott Griggs would go to Huddersfield. So you're losing some experience in your spine.
They've got Jowett fullbacks, so they're all right.
Well, the theory is...
what is the position with Jowett?
The theory is, and Steve has mentioned this, Hampshire will play at fullback.
Also,
which again,
and Jowett
might as well go
with the greatest,
he may as well.
He ain't going to play on the wing, is he? Because
they're
all right for wingers.
Apparently, the next cab off the rank, Luke Cooley, is even better than Max Jowett. I'm told by people who've seen him. So I know he was on loan at Oldham last year, and he's in the.
He'll be playing on Boxing Day.
In the signing Weatherby Whaler Challenge, yeah, looking forward to that one. Free fish and chips for everyone. Right, so the jury's out on Danny Brough. I'm happy to see him back. As I said on Twitter the other day, I'd rather see players who can win games than players who are triers, and I know that's a bad attitude to have, but it's not kids' sport.
I'll tell you what then. I'll sling this one in, and Phil's saying, well, Danny's been signed, and I guess that's what they're looking for get to that level in the top 4. Our great workmate here, Mark Wilson. He always says Danny Brough doesn't turn up for the big games. So will he get him into the top 4?
We'll find out, won't we?
Eh?